What's up, guys? It's Skylar with Mountain Man Constrictors, and we've got babies. All right, so pairing on this one was Crazy K, and she's a Pastel Enchi Ivory. So she is a Pastel Enchi Ivory Heifer Pied, and she was paired with Mad Max, and Mad Max is a Pastel. Oh, come on, go back in there. Got all sorts of clutter right now. Just getting back into town about an hour ago. So this is Mad Max. I hatched him a few years ago as a Pastel Road Rage. So the Road Rage is an asphalt spark, and possible Mojave and possible Heifer Pied. So we've got a couple babies that are already out. Let's check them out. So we're gonna move this over here. We were gone for the weekend and come back to this nice surprise. So we're gonna start with this one. So this is definitely pied. This is one I'm gonna have to wait for it to shed to know exactly what's going on. My thoughts would be, though, that Mad Max is highway and not a Road Rage, because this looks like an Ivory to me. It's definitely a super pastel Ivory pied, possible Enchi, possible Mojave. This could, no, he has to be the dad, because there was also a highway Het pied paired a couple times early in the season, but he doesn't have pastel, and this is definitely super pastel. So that means Mad Max has got to be highway. Okay. Gorgeous. We've got this one wanting to come out. So this one is going to be a pastel. I don't think it's super pastel. The head's not bright enough. This one's going to be a pastel Enchi highway. The colors on that are ridiculous. I can't wait for this thing to shed. That is so pretty. Look at those oranges and purples. That one might be a keeper. Super stoked. Love coming home to this kind of stuff. All right, let's see what else we got. We're gonna go in here. Ooh, gorgeous. Okay, so this is super pastel highway pied. I don't think it has Enchi, but it's definitely pied. So I am not mad about that. So what we've done here is we've proved that Mad Max is Het pied, and it's looking like he is highway because of the ivories. Because everything in here, because it came from an Ivory, has to have yellow belly. And if he was a Road Rage, then he wouldn't have yellow belly in him at all. Okay, we're gonna go for this one. Just had its nose poking out a second ago. Okay. So Pastel highway. So everything that's not visually pied is going to be 66% hat pied. So Pastel Highway. Oh, you know what? That one is, I think this, oh, okay. That makes more sense now. So I think he actually is Road Rage. And because this looks more like a Pastel Puma to me. So that means that this one has to be a Super Pastel Puma pied possible Enchi. That makes so much more sense now. Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, that does not look like a Pastel Highway. So in that case, what we know here then is this one is a Pastel Mardi Gras. So that's going to be Pastel Yellow Belly Asphalt, so a Freeway. So it's a Pastel Enchi Freeway. So that's a Pastel Mardi Gras. That makes so much more sense. Okay, so then this guy is a Pastel Freeway pied. Probably even Super Pastel. I gotta wait to see that guy's head. I can see just the top of it, and it's super bright, so I think that's Super Pastel Freeway pied. Okay, this is starting to come together, guys. All right, that one confused the hell out of me. Okay, beautiful. So that makes so much more sense. Sweet, it looks like we got another one of those. Super Pastel Freeway pied. Possible Enchi. I'm gonna have to see when these guys come out. I'm not seeing Enchi right off the rip, but it also could be because it's so bright. But that is freaking gorgeous. Look at that dorsal stripe, that's so cool. So this guy's already absorbed all of its yolk, if you guys are wondering why I'm pulling him out of the egg like that. Because this guy could come out right now, but I'll let him come out on his own. That is so freaking cool. All right, I'm excited. Just had like a 10-hour drive. It was like 11.5-hour drives with stops. And I'm exhausted, but this is putting a little pep in my step. Oh, wow. So this is the only one that didn't pip on its own yet.
It's huge.
It is huge. It's just filling that whole freaking egg up. So I think, I'm not sure that this one's pied. I don't think it is. But my guess is this is going to be your Super Pastel Freeway. Yeah, I don't think it's pied. But we'll have to wait and see when that one comes out of the egg. So, super awesome present to come home to. Make sure that you guys are subscribed, hit the notification bell. We will do an update once everything comes out and has its first shed. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. So it looks like we got 2 Pumas. 2 Super Pastel Freeway pieds. Possible Enchi on those. I'm kind of almost thinking this one does. They'll color up a lot once they shed out. Pastel Mardi Gras, Super Pastel Freeway, and a Pastel or Super Pastel, I think it's just Pastel, Puma. So it's the Yellow Belly Spark. All right, cool. Well, I'm excited. I'm gonna put these guys back in the incubator and take my butt to bed. But thanks for watching. Deuces. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.